Okay, well, hello, my name is John Cordo von Tividar. I'm the CTO at DataTurk, and I'd like to step you through how to invite people to your existing DataTurk for ServiceTitan account. So here you see the welcome screen. You've logged into your account. You want to invite some of your team members to join in and share the data and the insights from the account. So I'm going to go ahead and log into a demo account that we have already set up here. And then, of course, you don't know the password to this, but I do. And here's an example of an account where we have 3 different ServiceTitan accounts using it. I'm going to go ahead and use this one that we call Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Just a little bit of an inside joke there. So I'm going over to my, on the right, Peter Griffin account, and I see that I've, in addition to myself, my demo account, I have Susan Ryan and Paul Ryan have already been invited to the account. So now I want to invite somebody else. So I want to invite a new user. Click on new user. I put in their full name. Santa should be on the account. I give them an email address. In this case, I'm sending it to my personal email address, Santa, and I can define whether they should be an admin or a member. Pretty much, they should always be members. You should be the only one with an admin because the admins can actually invite other people, change the ServiceTitan API key, all the kind of stuff that pretty much only one person on a team should be able to do. So I'm going to go ahead and make Santa just a member, and that's going to send an invite. Santa at that address will get an email invite almost immediately. This is it would just simply tell you that we're waiting for Santa to respond to this, and I could also copy the link that we've sent to them in that case. I can also edit that invite at any particular time, as well anybody else who's already on the team. I could de-invite them from the account, if you will. But let's just take a moment and let's go look at what that email would look like. I have that set up over here. I would have gotten an email that's something like this. Of course, I'm using an admin backend to look at this, so I don't actually send emails all over the internet. But you'll get it. Santa would get an email saying, "Hey, that this account owner, Mr. Demo, is sending an invite to this Peter Griffin account and tells you a little bit more about the service." You can go ahead and accept or decline or view the invitation. I'm going to go ahead and copy this link, although in a real situation, the person could just click on the link in the email. This is not an actual email that was sent out. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that link, and we're going to go back over to the other browser. Over here, I'm going to go ahead and log out of Mr. Demo. And now we're back to a regular place. That person would have followed that link and come over to the following link. And link that was in the email. They click on that, it brings them to the site, and it says, okay, great. Confirming to them that Mr. Demo has invited you to the Peter Griffin account. You could take a little product tour, although you only need that if it's the first time you're using it. And they can log into an existing account or create one right here. So I'm going to create one. We do this twice because if you send an invite to somebody and they never accept it, we don't want extraneous accounts being attached to your account. That's a little bit of a security issue. So Santa is going to go ahead and give us the information that he'd like. I'm going to go ahead and use the same email address I used in the invitation, but Santa could determine that, in fact, maybe his name should be Santa Claus at johncordo.com or at gmail.com or whatever your email address is. A username for Santa, you can sign in after that point with either your email address or your username, and then a password for Santa. Time zone they're in, we're Central Time, so we figure most of the people would be somewhere in the US or Canada. And then Santa needs to accept the terms of service and the privacy policy, both of which are links that you can find out more about both here as well as down the bottom of the page throughout the site. I go ahead and say sign up, okay? And at that point, it's now to make sure that Santa's email address is actually working. It's sent another email, this time to Santa, saying, let's go ahead and confirm that your email address is actually working. That's important because we use the email address for password recovery or any type of other notices that we have to send you about something important that's happening to to this DataTurk for ServiceTitan. We don't do anything else with your email address. It's only used for the purposes that you've signed up for. You can see that in our privacy policy if you'd like to read more. And then switching back over so I can see what that email would look like, Santa would have received a second email that looks a little bit like this. So basically says, welcome Santa, you can confirm your account through this link. They would click on that link and that would confirm the account and they would be all set to go. So let's go back over here to, this is the link he would have clicked on, was that. And this is where you log in. Now Santa's already set it up, so the login name was Santa, the password, and we go ahead and we log in, and now we see that we get the actual invitation. We've confirmed who they are, and they've confirmed that they actually have a working email address, so now you can go ahead and accept the invitation. Excellent. And you see that the account you have access to is that Peter Griffin account, and we've also set up a personal account for yourself. As of right now, you don't really need to use that. But what you could do at that point, because now you have a current account, Peter Griffin, Santa now has full access to all these different reports. Excellent. Lovely. Now, one more thing before we finish up, I'd like to go back over here and we're going to go ahead and sign out of Santa, and let's log back in as Mr. Demo. Right? And we'll go back over to where we were before, up to my name, then go over down to the account that we're looking at, the Peter Griffin account, and we see that there's Santa Claus. He's a member, and he's accepted the account, so now he's a member of good standing. And again, at any given moment, I can go in here and say, well, you know what? I actually want to delete Santa from the account, so he can't use the account anymore. Okay? Thank you for watching. We hope to bring you more videos that show how to use DataTurk for ServiceTitan, and so that you can maximize the insights and actionability you get from your ServiceTitan data. Thanks very much. Have a great day.